Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good? Honestly, Far Cry 6 is beautiful, and I think what our main character brings to the world compared to what's already there is somewhat beautiful as well, even if he's bringing a whole lot of chaos with him sometimes. Sometimes that's just needed to get by. But regardless, this show really took it down by a lot. And what I mean by that is it usually just gives us a better look at different things surrounding all of the situational stuff that's been um, either messing with people or pushing different narratives that once they're hearing about it, you're not really seeing what's actually happening, right? Like, whatever they were saying they were doing to be able to get away with this for so long clearly wasn't what was actually happening. And that's the problem with this corrupted world that he's living in is all these people that are like that are the ones getting away with it. And if it's up to him, he some way somehow he can make it all stop. So I do like that aspect of his character. Not only that, this was just another showcase of how his father has really zero to no plans of helping him, like in most situations that are going to arise now. The weird part is his merchant life, he can always fall back to at any time, but the way that they were talking about it made it almost seem like he shouldn't be worried about it anymore, and it's just going to be something that he's going to practically not need anymore. But why he would do that, I don't know. I think keeping that identity as long as possible is another smart tactic just for him to, let's say he gets attacked or he, gets damaged in any way, shape, or form, he can always just turn into that persona, and anyone that recognizes him as the merchant may just take him in and help him out instead of, causing him any more trouble. So I think that's what his father is kind of lining up with him saying he's not going to help and whatnot. Any problems that are to occur, it is on his son to figure out every step of the way how to get out of it, how to deal with the consequences, all this different stuff. So we're getting into his first real assassination when it comes down to, I guess, some of the people he was assassinating were already just like bad people in general and like villains, or they were something else I forgot he said that kind of made it seem like it wasn't real, right? Like it was um, like catered for him to win in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. It was an interesting way he was like. He's like, I already have done assassination. He's like, nah, but this was happening. He's like, yeah, but what about this? He's like, well, those were already people that were evil. This is us, assassinating someone just because we're getting paid at this point. Just because that's our standee. We don't have to know all the information, but what is needed of us is to put someone down. So this episode really just is another weird instance of giving us another look into the brain of our character too. He also wants to take the girl that he has been, kind of protecting and learning new magic all this time. But because he's not a noble, it honestly does not matter what he wants. And I guess that is either A, his true ultimate goal is to get that recommendation so high that practically nobles respect and will allow them to date his daughter, or he will be a noble, point blank, period. And there won't be any discrepancies of why he can't be with her. So very interesting stuff. I think this show is definitely more interesting now than the first like couple episodes where you're just kind of learning why things are happening, and yet you still are in the dark of anything about the hero. That's the thing that I'm most curious about. What is the hero truly going to be like, and is it going to be this situation where try to keep uh, they do try to keep the hero alive, and he doesn't go with the assassination, thus making the show longer, or does he assassinate the people, the hero, and then where do we go from there? You know, like his only reason for being hired was that, and if he becomes more of a pinnacle of the story with the hero by his side, I think there would be a longer lasting storyline. But with all that being said, everybody, I hope you're having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely talk to you later. Peace.